Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone. Archangel Michael says, this is a message for you. The timing of this moment is not random, and the voice whispering to your heart right now is not of this world. Something divine is unfolding behind the scenes of your life, and you are being called not by man, not by your own thoughts, but by heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone. For this message is sacred, hand-delivered from the courts of heaven, and it is your soul that must hear it before another second is lost. God says, what you are about to learn will change the direction of your life. Your spirit has been restless. You've been tossing in silence, wondering why you feel that pull, that tightness in your chest, that deep breath you can't quite catch. You have not been wrong to feel this. There is something deep calling unto the deep in you. Your dreams have carried symbols and signs. Your mornings have carried echoes of unspoken messages, like whispers floating through the walls of reality. But now, everything is beginning to come into alignment. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone, because not everyone will understand what is about to be shown. This is a holy secret, carved into the stars before you were born. You have been walking with a burden that is not yours to carry, chained to memories that no longer serve your destiny. But now God says, I am breaking it. I am cutting the cords tied around your soul, and I am releasing the version of you that has always existed within the divine blueprint of who you truly are. Someone has been trying to hold you in a room you've outgrown, to keep you in a chapter whose ink has dried long ago. But God says, it ends today. Finally, God is exposing this. There are eyes that have been watching you not with love but with envy. There are lips that have spoken your name not in prayer, but in low tones of jealousy and confusion. But none of that will prosper, for you are walking into a new realm of divine clarity. This is not just about love or loss. It is about truth. It is about the unveiling of something sacred, something so personal to you that even the skies have held their breath waiting for the moment of its release. God says, you are not losing your mind, you are awakening. You are not being forgotten, you are being hidden until the appointed time. And now the time has come. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone, because this message will rearrange your perception of everything. There are people who smiled in your presence, but rolled their eyes when you turned away. There are those who celebrated your setbacks and acted as though they were praying for your rise. But God says, I saw every moment. I heard every whisper. And now I am separating the false from the true, the friend from the flatterer, the temporary from the eternal. The lines are being drawn, and Archangel Michael says, you are being summoned into divine clarity, for something precious is about to be placed into your hands, and it cannot be contaminated by unclean intentions. There is something you were meant to have, something that was paused but never denied, a promise that hovered in the atmosphere, waiting for the moment when your soul would be strong enough to carry it with honor. And that moment is here. God says, what once felt delayed was actually being refined. What once felt denied was simply being protected. Finally, God is exposing this. A person who claimed to love you, who swore to never betray you, who acted like a guardian was not who they appeared to be. Their motives were not aligned with your elevation. They wanted to walk beside you, not to support you, but to secretly siphon from the light you carried. And yet, even as they smiled, heaven kept a record. Even as they plotted, angels shielded you. Even as they pretended, God remained unmoved. For God says, no one can curse what I have blessed. No one can take what I have reserved for you. You have questioned too much, beloved. You have wondered why certain people shifted overnight. Why hearts that once felt warm turned cold. Why conversations that once flowed with laughter turned into silence filled with tension. You blamed yourself. But God says, it wasn't you. It was me. I was revealing their hearts. I was removing the veils. I was making sure you saw clearly before the blessing dropped. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone, because even now, there are people who would try to manipulate this message, twist it, dilute it, and try to interpret it through the lens of their own fear. But this is for you, and you alone. You are being called into your sacred assignment. God says, the loneliness you felt wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I needed to get you alone so I could speak without interference. I needed to separate you from the noise so you could hear the still, small voice calling your name from the heavens. This message has traveled through fire and time to reach you. The words you are reading now are not just ink on a screen. They are sacred keys unlocking the next dimension of your destiny. You may not feel ready. You may feel small. You may still carry the bruises of betrayal. But God says, I am not looking for perfection, I am looking for your yes. I am not asking you to have all the answers, I am asking you to trust that I do. There's a shift taking place, even as you read this. Can you feel it? The stirring in your chest, the warmth in your palms, the sensation that something unseen is watching, listening, guiding. That's because it is. You are not alone. The presence you felt, the voice you've heard whisper your name when no one was around, that was me, says the Lord. That was Archangel Michael standing near you when you cried in secret, shielding you when you couldn't even speak the words. Every tear that fell from your eyes was caught. Every prayer you whispered in silence was heard. Finally, God is exposing this. There is someone who tried to sabotage the very thing heaven was about to release to you. They tried to plant seeds of doubt in your heart, tried to make you believe that what God told you was just your imagination. But God says, they will see with their own eyes the truth of what I've placed inside you. Archangel Michael says, you must not delay. Open this message within your heart, for you have been chosen. This moment is not random. Your entire life has been building toward this revelation. God says, I have kept you hidden, not because you were unworthy, but because you were priceless. You do not put diamonds on display in dirty windows. You do not throw pearls before swine. You are sacred, set apart, chosen. And now, I am releasing the next phase of your destiny, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone, because not even the people closest to you are meant to see what God is about to reveal inside you. God says, the list hath been leaked. You are on position 1 for what heaven hath been whispering in the shadows for months. Yes, your name was written first, not by accident, not by mistake, but by divine decision. A sacred scroll was opened, and when it was unrolled, the angels paused, because your name glowed like fire stitched into the winds of eternity. You are first. You are chosen. And the weight of this truth is about to shift your whole existence. You will never be the same after hearing what this person has confessed about you. and you must open up your heart quickly, for what has been hidden is rising now like the morning sun that cannot be stopped by clouds or night. This message is for you. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are covered. You are guarded in the palm of the Almighty. You just have to trust God and pray to Him, for even now, heaven is responding to your unspoken cries. You are not alone. You are not overlooked. There is someone who sat down recently, tears falling freely, and they spoke your name with trembling lips, not out of anger, not out of bitterness, but from a place of revelation. They said things that heaven recorded, confessions that have power, truths that are unlocking a chapter you've waited too long to enter. And the moment you read these words, the shift begins. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before the hour passes, because there is a time for everything, and yours is arriving in full force. The season of waiting, the days of wondering if anyone sees your worth, all of it is coming to a dramatic and divine close. The list has been leaked. You are on position 1 for restoration, for favor, for recompense, for the breakthrough that once seemed so far you thought it belonged to someone else. But God says, it belongs to you. You are not forgotten. You are the first to rise, the first to heal, the first to be called back into alignment with the future I created for you. You need to hear this, because the moment this confession reached heaven, a holy wind moved. A soul could no longer carry the weight of what they did not say before, and now they have told the truth. Not everyone will understand why they cried your name in the quiet. Not everyone will understand why heaven responded so loudly, but it doesn't matter. The gates are opening. A path has been made where there was none. The heart has spoken what they feared to say, and you must know that what they said has changed your story. Someone you love deeply knelt down and cried last night, not because of loss, but because of guilt and longing and truth that could no longer stay buried. They confessed that they still believe in you, that you never deserved what they let others say about you, that you were never the villain, never the one who was cold. And God listened. God saw their tears, and God moved to lift yours. They remembered moments, your kindness, your patience, your laughter, your love, and in that remembering, they spoke words that unlocked your name at the top of the scroll. Open it quickly. God says this is not just another message, it's a divine key, a window to something you've been praying for behind closed doors. This isn't the end, it's the start of the real beginning. And even now, peace is coming over you. Not because everything is perfect, but because something in your spirit knows this is real. You've seen signs. You've had dreams. You felt the tug. Now here it is, written clearly. Heaven has declared you first. Don't let fear hold you. Don't let doubt delay you. You are stepping into something sacred. You are stepping into favor with clarity. Let no one tell you otherwise. This is your confirmation. God says, I am the one who put you on position 1. I am the one who watched you suffer in silence. I am the one who dried your tears when no one saw. I am the one who carried you when others walked away. And now, I am the one bringing you into the fullness of what I've prepared. You were never forgotten. You are being written into the light all along. So lift your eyes, open your hands, open your heart, and open the message completely, because you will never be the same after what's about to unfold.